Other interesting cultural news, you have the Boy Scouts changing their name to Scouts of Scouting America and allowing girls to join. Now, this was brought to us thanks to Libs of TikTok on X Twitter. And she says, quote, Unreal, Boy Scouts of America just announced they're changing their name to Scouting America to be inclusive and welcome of everyone. Con emoji. And this is a screenshot from an article at CNN.us, well, .com, but it says CNN US. And this is originally written by Nicole Chavez, and she says Boy Scouts of America announces rebrand to Scouting America. And I did do a little bit, I did more research and checked multiple sites because part of me thought this is so mentally vacuous and so foolish, surely it can't be true. But yeah, truth be told, multiple sources have confirmed the Boy Scouts will no longer be the Boy Scouts. Now, I can bet your bottom dollar that the Girl Scouts will not let boys in anytime soon. It'll be interesting to see, again, big cultural topic in the United States. Will they allow trans boys or trans girls to enter? That will not be too soon. That we will see shortly, I believe. Now, you also have, again, so the actual article on CNN says, quote, Boy Scouts of America announced earlier Tuesday this week the organization will change its name to Scouting America in February to reflect its commitment to enabling all youth of America to experience the benefits of scouting. The youth organization said the new name is meant to help everyone, including boys and girls, feel welcome. The change will go into effect on February 8th, 2025, the organization's 115th anniversary, the Boy Scouts of America said, unquote. And interestingly enough, again, this is, I mean, I recorded this. The statistics are really fresh, so to say. So within the first 24, or no, 12 hours, got 69,000 views and 2.3 thousand likes. And yeah, there's many reasons why I think it's a terrible mentally vacuous idea. I mean, first of all, safety. I mean, I don't think it's a wise idea to have boys and girls camping together. I mean, granted, the Boy Scouts have had a lot of issues for a long time, and there's many reasons why the attendance rate and the participation rate has been steadily declining throughout the years, and also the lawsuits are mounting up. So Lord knows they're losing money. They declared bankruptcy 2 or 3 years ago, so they're in a lot of trouble, a lot of hot water. I don't think this is how you actually expand. I don't think it's going to be a long-term beneficial solution. I think this will alienate more boys from going to the camp and going to the organization. And I think overall their numbers will, participation rate will decrease because of this policy. Now, one of the first comments comes from Amela Akalanu saying, quote, it's unfortunate that we fail to realize that boys need their own spaces, girls do as well. It's okay to have sex-specific programs and groups, getting 327 likes. Here we go. We have the nice office meme of what do you do getting thrown out the window. And this is Cooking with Sal. And before the comic strip, they say, quote, they're likely adding girls to keep the organization afloat, but the thing is, if they returned to the mission of turning boys into men, they'd have enough interest from boys and their dads. 110% true. And it says, Boy Scouts membership is declining. What do we do? And one guy says, add girls. The girl says, the girl at the table, the office says, make it safer. And then the last guy says, gear it towards things boys like. And then the office manager throws that last guy out of the window. And interestingly enough, they only got 92 likes. But yeah, I think that would be a big reason. You've seen the activities of Boy Scouts more and more not reflecting the traditional masculine things that boys are made to do and that they enjoy to do. So, of course, you're going to have decreasing participation for that reason alone. We also have Valentine Gomez saying, quote, sad to see this, our society has become soft, getting 69 likes. Nebraska Mom says, woke Boy Scout society keeps falling, getting 10 likes. Now, also keep in mind, the Boy Scouts of North America, they're headquartered in the great country, some might argue the great state, of Texas, specifically over in Irving, Texas. I mean, Texas, they're supposed to be, all man, all American, all Texan, and yet a company located there, it just shows to show you the culture is shifting even in places like Texas, for better, or many would argue for worse. You also have much too old to feel this damn young saying, quote, Keto Scouts of America was taken, unquote, getting 127 likes, which, yeah, there have been a lot of bad actors in that organization, and there's been a lot of cover-up, a lot of lawsuits throughout the years, and a lot of payouts and settlements, which there are many reasons why, yeah, there's many things you could do to prevent and stop those practices. Again, we need some political moves and changes as well to ramp up exponentially the prosecution and the actual punishments that you can assign to them under law. Going down more and more, you have Rema T says diversity does not enrich culture, diversity dilutes and destroys culture. It's getting 22 likes. Let's see here, a couple advertisements. Rebecca 5 anti-communist says, quote, this is sad, the girls have Girl Scouts. It's sad how liberals are so intent on ruining every tradition and good thing this country has, getting 23 likes. Planet of Memes, oh, they did not respond in meme form, but they do have text. Planet of Memes says, quote, definitely a step towards the wrong direction, showing that everything woke turns to crap. Getting 35 likes. If there's any contrarian statement. Here's some fun statistical data. Annie says, Scouts of America, it's almost as if they're purposely trying to destroy themselves by feeling a decline in membership. This is the infographic. Yeah, it looks like the total youth membership is cratering past decade. Well, specifically 12 years on this chart. It says, looks like it started around 11,000 in 2010, and it's around 5,466 in 2022, which, yeah, that is terrible to say the least. There's also other contributing factors. Americans are having less children on average. You have a decreasing birth rate. That chart only got 10 likes, but no, I like statistical data. I'll give that a like. I got 11 now. Let's see here. One more. 45 Trump all says, do we still call Girl Scout cookies, or are they called gender fluid badass snacks now? Getting 8 likes. Which, yeah, interestingly enough, I mean, given the culture shift and given the policy changes, a lot of these nonprofits, a lot of these companies, I suspect in the next couple of years, if not shoot tomorrow, the Girl Scouts will start to accept Boy Scouts, perhaps. I mean, it's happening in women's sports and all these other areas. Do you think that is? I mean, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I think it could definitely happen. It almost seems inevitable with the current culture in the United States. Now, again, they're having a big decrease in membership. They have ever increasing lawsuits at Boy Scouts of America. They have a lot of issues, and Lord knows no one buys that crappy popcorn unless you really feel sorry for the kid. I think I've sold popcorn. No one wants it. They're terrible at marketing, to say the least. I mean, the Girl Scouts have cookies and they make bank. Boy Scouts, again, I'm not sure who's in charge of their marketing department at that company or nonprofit, but let's just say they may very well be almost as inept as Alyssa Heiderchild, who is the former VP of marketing at Bud Light. But let me know, do you think there'll be so much cultural pushback, there'll be so much visceral disgust with this announcement that the Boy Scouts will actually move back in their position? Well, so many people who previously gave donations to the Boy Scouts of America, will they call them up and say, hey, if you go through with this, I will not give you another penny. I think that's not out of the realm of possibility. I know a lot of people who, well, personally, I know quite a few people who will decrease their previous donations based on this information. But would you, and do you think anyone around you will? Let me know. Do you think this will actually, at the end of the day, be good for the Boy Scouts, or now just called the Scouts? Do you think it'll actually increase overall membership after they inevitably alienate many of the people who are currently members and who are thinking about members? As always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, take the time to leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.